How does it feel 5 years later? Here you are in your home, staying here, not leaving, rebuilding, making it clear that you want to be a part of the future of this city.
Well, what happened was about 2.5 years ago, I realized that our neighborhood was one of the slowest rates of return. And I knew that it was on us to kind of step up to the plate. And as I say to my group, exercise our right of self-determination.
Right.
This was an African-American neighborhood that was born in the 1950s as a part of segregation, actually. It's the only place where blacks could buy homes. There's 1,000 homes around this wonderful golf course by Joseph Bartholomew. Joseph Bartholomew, he did most of the courses in New Orleans but couldn't play on them because he was African-American.
Wow.
This was the black middle-class Mecca. It's a place where you could come. Out of this, it was an incubator of talent. Dutch Morial, our first black mayor, his son, Mark Morial, who was also mayor and now National Urban League president. Lisa Jackson, the administrator of the EPA. They all came out of this neighborhood. Terrence Blanchard, Grammy Award-winning trumpet player, myself. And I realized that we owed it to the generation that gave us this wonderful foundation, this bucolic neighborhood to grow up in during troubled times and be successful men and women as we went out to the world. We owed it to that generation, the Moses generation, to step up to the plate as the Joshua generation. And rebuild it. And so we put together our own development corporation, Pontratrain Park Community Development Corporation, and we are rebuilding homes here in Pontratrain Park, but with 21st century energy alternatives, solar and geothermal.
What was the reaction from folks when you decided to do it? Did you have people who say, look, Wendell, that's nice, that's great, but look, let's just be honest. This city is dead. It's gone. We're leaving. We're not coming back.
Well, yeah, they had those people, those naysayers, and also there was folks who you know, suspicious of my motivations, you know. What does he want to come back here for? It's a land grab, all of that. But I realized the value of this area was paramount because I knew it was too valuable. The Port of New Orleans, the city was going to come back. I knew it. What Pontratrain Park is to New Orleans, Sweet Auburn was to Atlanta. What Baldwin Hills is to Los Angeles. So I knew that it had a historic significance, you know. And A.P. Turo was a great civil rights attorney here during the civil rights movement who really advocated for this to happen because it was only on Wednesdays when blacks could go to the parks. So this was the city's answer, separate but equal, of giving a parkland to African Americans. So its historic significance was too important for us to let it go. And I knew that steps were being taken to make sure that the city was being safe because I do think the upgrades to the flood protection are paramount, and they have been taken. Those steps have been taken. So I said we can do it. I really started advocating for it, and then I found out that I wasn't alone. There were so many people who wanted to come back, so the naysayers became a smaller minority, and those who wanted to come back really stepped up to the plate.
Last question, very simply, did you ever think that you would actually be in the home building business?
No, I didn't. And here's the other thing. I want people to know I don't receive any profit from this. My participation in this is because this is my home. This is my home. And what we've created here is the neighborhood itself. It's its own developer, meaning that we build the homes and sell them as the developer. We get the developer's fee, and we, as Pontratrain Park, will have an endowment, which we will then use for our seniors in an assisted living program and for our youth with an education program. We sell these 550 homes. We hope to have an endowment of somewhere of about $7 million. That's how you create an economic engine. This is the president's agenda at work.
Which means you're not totally dependent upon the city providing services. You're saying we can also take care of our own in partnership with government.
Yes, listen, a private-public partnership is happening in the city already. It was part of the United New Orleans plan of redevelopment. So we're just taking that to the nth degree. I want to make sure that there's some sustainability for this neighborhood that was going to be abandoned after the storm.